It's a change of shape or a change of personnel?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It's Thursday today, so we'll do team play today. We'll do all our game prep today. So we'll have a look at it today, whether it'll be Jack just slotting for Troy or a change of shape. I'm not sure yet. Not spoke to the gaffer, so we'll have a look at it today and have a look at what they play, what they've been playing, and work from there, I expect.
And how much do you get involved in terms of actually that selection process, or is it just sort of you find out when everyone else finds out?
No, the gaffer will, he gets me involved. He'll ask me my opinion, what I think. We know obviously there's a big Adebayo we might have to contend with. So yeah, he'll ask me my opinion and what I think. So yeah, we'll all work together to try and find the best solution and try and find that win on Saturday.
Yeah, Akinfenwa and Tubbs do seem to be finding the back of the net for Wimbledon, don't they?
Yeah, they're a potent partnership. If you look at it, big man, small man, really. So yeah, it's going to be a tough test. It always is when you play against Adebayo. But we're okay at home. We need to find a win, but we're not too bad at home. We lost to Southend, obviously down to 10 men, but we feel we can create and score at home. So looking forward to the game and hopefully get that 3 points.
Obviously the goal scoring's not come as easily as you'd have all have hoped. Is there any sense that you've got to sort of open out a little bit more, or can you still stay as tight at home and just a case of taking the chances?
Well, I think essentially you want to keep clean sheets and stay as tight as you can. If we weren't creating chances, then we'd think it was a problem. But we are creating the chances. It's just the final finish that's been lacking. And we can point the finger at the strikers and what have you. But we've all got a chip in. I've had a few chances. Matty Taylor's had a chance. So we've all got a chip in as a team to score the goals. So we want to keep it tight. Want to keep the zeros and clean sheets coming, and if we can keep them to one, which we have done most part of the season, if we do concede, then we create the chance and it gives us a chance. So yeah, we'll look to stay as tight as we can.
Spoken about the men up front for Wimbledon. What about the man at the back, Alan Bennett, back again?
Yeah, it'd be good to see Benno. Yeah, he was a good servant for this club. He played well, great lad, great character. Had a successful season here with him. Formed a good partnership. He moved back to London Way, which he was happy with. So yeah, it's going to be good to see him again, have a chat, and hopefully he'll not have too good a game.
It's remarkable how quickly football changes. There's probably only you who's actually played regularly with him in the team. Obviously, a few of the kids or know him when they were in the youth setup.
Yeah, like I say, the whole squad's changed. It does in football these days. I mean, it's very rarely you see a player stay at a club for more than 2-3 years nowadays. So yeah, I mean, that's what happens. People move about, new managers come in, or new faces come in, and everything changes. So that's just football, part and parcel of it. People move on. You make a load of friends, and you move on. That's it.
And you end up knowing everyone.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Yeah, your networking's great. So yeah, but it'll be good to see Benno come back, and I'm sure I'll have a chat with him now.
Good way into the season now. How do you assess your dual role in terms of how it's going, or does the amount of coaching depend on how much you're playing?
Yeah, I mean, like I've said before, my working week's pretty standard really, as it was last season, past seasons where I've been playing. The gaffer wants me to get my rest. He wants me to get off from training, get my feet up. So not done too much. I've done a bit. I do a bit with the defenders. Say like on a Thursday, we'll do some heading with Matty, Jack, and Troy. A bit of quick feet and a bit of SAQ work and working on bits and bobs. But apart from that, it's just been really basically a normal working week for me as a player.
Any scouting?
No, like I said, he likes me to rest. There's plenty of us now. I mean, Northie, he gets to about 15 games a week. I think he's got about 30 hours in his day. Sure, North. Don't know where he gets the time, but yeah, like I said, when I'm playing, the gaffer likes me to get my rest and not do too much at the moment. So I'm happy with that. If I'm playing the games, then my time will come to do the rest of it later on.
Good man, thank you. Good luck.
Thanks very much.
Steve, Akinfenwa, I mean, we speak about him every year, and you know what he's like now. He played against us so many times, but it's difficult still to stop him, isn't it? He's such a unique physical
sort
of
it
specimen.
Is because he's like you say, he's a once a season type of player who you play against. It's not like you're not coming up against a quick player every other week, or you're not coming against a big tall man who likes it in the air. He's just, like you say, is unique, and it's probably 1 or 2 games a season where you've got to get in the gym for a couple of weeks beforehand. But you know, he's unique, and he's a great lad. You know, when you play against him, he's hard, he's rough, he puts himself about, he gives you banter, but he's a great lad. He'll apologise if he elbows you in the face. He's a great lad after the game. It's a great battle, so it is always a battle, and yeah, it's one that to be fair, I look forward to. You know, it's different, so hopefully on Saturday he'll have a quiet one, and we can all be happy after the game.
Yeah, there can't be many strikers that you come up against and think, you know, you're going to actually have a major physical challenge in your hands, because you probably fancy yourself as being stronger than most, but you can't really try and outmuscle him, can you?
No. Like I say, I don't mind getting in a bit of a tangle with most of the forwards in our league. That's great. That suits me down to the ground. But with Bayo, it's a bit. You have to keep your distance a little bit, because he'll grab you, he'll turn you, he'll roll you. So, you know, you've got to manage the game slightly different than you would before. I mean, sometimes you might have to let him have that first touch and then try and win the second ball. But we'll work on it today. We might have a plan, see what happens, and we'll see if it works that day.
Yeah, and he did have an incredible record against Cheltenham, but I don't think he scored last time. I think you stopped him, and hopefully he can carry that going, because he did always seem to score against Cheltenham, didn't he, for a while?
Yeah, I remember the record. Yeah, I remember people talking about it, that he's got a great record against Cheltenham. But I think last season at home he was quieter than normal. But his main threat's balls up to him. If we can stop it at source and balls into the box, you know, then we nullify a bit of a threat of his. So that's what we'll be looking to do.
Yeah, and the 3-4-3, which was used in the second half on Saturday at Burton, worked very well, didn't it? That, if the manager does decide to go with that, it certainly worked against Burton. You had them pinned back in the half, virtually the whole second half.
Yeah, I think second half we had to do something. We were a bit under the cosh first half. They played really well, to be honest. Started well, exactly how we'd probably want to start on Saturday, to be honest. So we had to change it second half and stuck the 3 lads up there, and we went a bit more direct. We all want to play nice football and flowing football, but sometimes when it's not working for you, you have to change it up, and we went a bit more direct, and they seemed to be camped on the edge of their box for most of the half, which allowed us to create pressure and momentum. So we just couldn't find the finish again. So it was a tactic that we used for that game. Whether we'll do it again, I'm not sure for Saturday. But yeah, it worked for us. Apart from we didn't score, but I thought it was a good second half performance from us. So hopefully we can take that into Saturday.
Yeah, and you had a volley. You got hold of it, didn't you? You had it blocked, and I think you had a header cleared as well from in the 6-yard box. Went close a couple of times. Yeah,
that's it. I mean, when you're putting balls into the box as much as we did, you're always going to ask teams questions, and you know, things might break for you. And a couple did for me. I had a volley which was well blocked by Sharpsy, and then had a header off the line. So when the ball's going in the box as much as we put it in, then there's always that chance that it'll fall to you. Unfortunately, last few games it's just not done that for us.
Yep. Cheers, Steve. Thanks a lot.
Cheers, John.
Brilliant.